1027 Kiss FM. Let's get into it. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So Angie in Long Beach reaching out here. Angie, thanks for coming on. As I understand it, your husband, who was married before and now divorced and is with you, he and his ex-wife go on vacation with their kids together still?
Yes, that is correct.
And what's the dynamic? So the two of them travel as the two adults on the trip, and how do the accommodations work?
Well, okay, so just a little bit of background. My husband and I have been married for 4 years, and his ex-wife and he were married for 12, and they have 3 kids. And so every other year they go on, kind of a big family trip together. And I stay home, as does her new husband. But, these aren't just small trips to Santa Barbara or something like that. They went to Disney World, they went to New York, and most recently they went to the Grand Canyon. And when he and the kids were with him, they came back from this trip, sounding like they really had a blast, which made me even more jealous than this kind of situation already makes me. But the kids actually were telling a hilarious story about the fire alarm going off in the hotel, and they ended up sleeping in, quote, mom and dad's bed, and jumping on the bed and a bottle of wine spilling on the sheets, and, them talking about this like this is really hilarious and funny, and I'm just seething.
No.
So mom and dad's bed as if they're staying together and they're celebrating with some wine.
Yeah, that's correct. Uh-huh.
How old was the child that said that?
10.
A 10-year-old would know what they see.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Did you ask your husband about this?
Yeah, I did. I asked him, did you and Hillary share a bed? And he said no. He said that he slept on a couch in the bedroom, and that when the kids got into the bed that they asked him to join. So,
okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. We are about to call Angie's husband. He was married before, and what happens now is he and his ex-wife go on vacation with their kids sometimes. And after this last vacation, the 10-year-old from your husband's previous marriage comes home and says, oh, my gosh, mom and dad sharing a bed, drinking wine together. So you think clearly they're still together while they're on these trips.
What does he tell you before the trip is going to take place? That we're going to have separate rooms, that we're going to have separate anything?
Yeah, generally there's separate accommodations. Sometimes he's sleeping in the bed, with the kids. Sometimes he's sleeping in the living room. They try to get some kind of suite formation.
Right.
I'm not
it's
checking
still
their
way too close for comfort.
Yeah, like sharing a toilet.
Yeah. How have you been okay letting him do this?
I know that the divorce was really rough on him and the kids, so I've just been, kind of going with it. But we're 4 years in. They've gone on, 3 of these trips so far. I feel incredibly displaced. There's nothing, making us more of a family. We don't have kids of our own together. So it's like, at what point do you stop being so much of a family, and with them and going on these extravagant trips? And, when do we integrate?
Exactly. These sound like incredible trips. Like, I would love to go to the Grand Canyon. I would love to go to Disney World.
What's the ex-wife's name?
Hillary.
Okay. We are going to call your husband now and find out who's top of mind for sure, who he sends these roses to. And good luck. Be very quiet. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband.
We're going to do that right now. Let's see if we can find out. Good luck, okay, Angie?
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi. Can I speak to Doug, please?
This sure is Doug.
Hi, Doug. Good morning. My name is Gloria. I'm calling from Long Beach Blooms. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, well, I'm doing just fine.
Great. So, we're actually new to the area, right on 2nd Street, and we're offering a promotion for local residents. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like.
Wow. I don't understand.
They're absolutely free. You wouldn't have to do anything. I don't need cash or credit card info from you or anything like that. It's a promotion that we do about once a month, just trying to promote our new business. And all we ask is that if you're pleased with our arrangements, you would refer us to friends and family or come back as a returning customer.
Yeah, that sounds like a fine deal, but I just don't get it. You're giving away free roses? How did you get my number?
It's just a dozen. You may have purchased something online in the last 6 to 18 months and selected to receive promotional offers from local vendors.
Well, so I buy something on Amazon and you just get my cell number. I mean, it seems a little odd, doesn't it?
That's how we get our database, and I don't know how the back end works truly, but is there anybody in your life that you would want to send the flowers to?
Well, yeah, that's fine. You just send them to Hillary. And if you have a note, I would love it to say, to Hillary, Avery, Harper, and Elijah. Love, Dad. And the address.
You can just hang on 1 second. Harper and Elijah, sure. Love, Dad. Okay.
Right. Those are my kids.
Doug, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. My name is Ryan, and I've got your wife, Angie, on the phone. We're trying to understand what's going on here in your world, Doug. So just hear that your voice is being broadcast. Angie, do you want to respond to what Doug just did there? Does that concern you at all, that he sent the roses, starting with Hillary and then to the whole family?
Yes, absolutely. Doug, you thought of Hillary first.
True.
And
that's the bottom line.
You always think of Hillary first. This is why I'm doing this on the radio, because I don't know how much longer I can deal with this.
Oh, no. I didn't think of Hillary first. She's my ex-wife. I thought of my kids first.
I did hear you say the name of Hillary first when red roses were being offered. Doug, we're going to go down the path here. Angie was told by one of the kids, your 10-year-old, that you're sharing a bed with your ex-wife when you're taking these family vacations. Is there any truth to that?
No, I was sleeping on the couch, and the kids and the ex-wife were over in the bed. When the kids got into the bed, they just begged Daddy to come sleep with them. And I was far away from my ex, and I was with the kids. It was a very large bed. We were very far away from each other.
Yeah, but you still sent the roses to your wife or to your ex-wife and not your wife. You always think of her first.
She's the adult. No, it was my family.
Doug, Angie,
yeah,
Doug,
she's the adult getting the mail.
Listen, Doug, did you sleep with Hillary in Arizona?
Absolutely not.
Did you share a bed with her?
Not with her only, with my children.
Okay.
And the mother of my
here
children.
we have a problem, Doug. First of all, these trips are a little too close for comfort here. Then the fact that you're sharing the bed with your kids and your ex-wife, do you not see how this is painting a bad picture for your current wife, Doug?
Why can't Angie come on these trips?
Yes.
Well, it's just not that simple. I'm very happy.
This is not that simple either. But this is making it more complicated, Doug.
Well, I definitely want to compliment their lives. These are my children, and not complicate things at all, especially with my beautiful wife here.
Okay, but this is
not what it seems.
But you just sent flowers to your ex-beautiful wife
in the bed with your ex-wife, and we're told you had a bottle of wine where you're in the bed together. Is that true?
Oh, we shared a little bit of wine, but it had nothing to do with anything.
This is so whack.
I spent the evening with the mother of my children, and I slept in bed with my kids.
Did you, Doug, did you and Hillary drink wine and go to bed together?
When you say it like that, it doesn't sound good at all. I see your point, but...
Oh, my gosh.
Okay, well,
this
is
not exactly what happened.
Angie, I don't know. I'm uncomfortable with the whole situation here. I don't know if he did or didn't, but he definitely was in a bad situation with his ex-wife that if I'm you, I'm very uncomfortable with. So we're going to... You want to say anything else?
I want to know, Doug, do you wish you were still married to her? I mean, do you wish you were still married to her?
Yeah. Valid question,
No,
Angie.
absolutely not. Absolutely not. No, if she hadn't done what she did and cheated on me, then perhaps we would have been together, but that's not reality. Our reality is I love you, and we're together, and I don't wish that I was married to her anymore.
This is all getting worse.
It's just getting so much worse.
Yeah. I don't know how you expect me to be confident in our marriage when you're basically, 2/3 still in that one.
Yeah. It sounds like you're
he's not
over
choosing
her.
you. He's not
He's
choosing
not.
you.
He's got like 1 foot in each room.
Right.
Like he vowed to do.
Well,
so
my children, of course, are very important, and you are very important.
You can't, don't keep saying that.
Yeah,
You're in bed with your
course.
ex-wife having wine. It's all wrong to me. Ryan's Roses. Here's the concept, guys. Angie's married to Doug. Doug has an ex-wife. Doug and his ex-wife go on trips with their kids together without his current wife, Angie. Last trip, they've gone on 3. So that concept alone, not taking your current spouse, seems like a potential disaster. And so last trip, Doug goes with his ex-wife, ends up spending the nights together in the same bed as his ex-wife that cheated on him, we found out.
Right.
And if she hadn't cheated, he said they might still be together. So he's going and he's leaving his current wife behind. They're sharing drinks together while spending the night in bed. He kept saying, well, my kids were in the bed too.
No, it's not okay. And I don't care what kind of tradition this is, and it's been happening for the past 4 years or whatever.
It shouldn't be happening.
No.
It should not be happening. And I can make, maybe 4 years ago when it was all fresh off the divorce, whatever, and his ex-wife at the time didn't have a husband at the time, and he justified it that way. Like, I don't know.
No, all wrong. Still bad.
4 years now, it's way too long. Cut the
But
cord.
even fresh out of the divorce.
Cut
fresh
the
out of the
cord.
breakup, that's bad news too.
Cut the
I like
cord.
the
He
idea.
said-
I like the idea of them all going on a vacation together. You know what I mean? Like,
But they're not doing that.
correct. Which
Not
I
only
think
they're not
is,
doing that, these two are spending the night in the same bed.
It's
And they're
so
exes,
bad.
and he's got a current wife. If I'm Angie, I'm just not putting up with it anymore.
No.
Like, that's just not okay. And he was very... There was something, I don't know. There was something, I can't think of the word.
But I've seen couples do this where they've been divorced and they still go on a vacation together, but they don't have significant others yet. Does that make sense?
Which is fine.
Yes.
Yes. So I've seen that
Well, that's
happen.
okay.
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
because you're two adults, if you're going to, right.
So
pick
I'm just
up where
saying
you
they
left off or
probably
not.
were doing that, and then they got significant others, and they were like, "Well, let's just keep doing this because that's
But
what the
didn't he
kids
seem
know."
so eerily calm about the whole thing
Yeah.
that made me worried?
Seemed very oblivious.
Well, because sometimes guys are.
Well, hold on. You just say it under your breath.
Yeah. Not all guys.
We just don't see things the same way. But that guy was just like acting like it's fine that he goes and spends the night with his ex
But
while
what
he's
really
married in the
bothers
same
me
bed.
is he says it's for the kids.
Yeah.
It's like,
He kept
don't
saying
put
that.
on.
It's
But I'm trying to be there
an
for my kids. Well,
excuse.
your kids don't need you to be in the bed with your
right,
ex-wife.
you got divorced. Like, you already put this on your kids. So,
right, and you're now
Well,
married.
technically,
Right.
the ex-wife did, but yeah.
well, right, whatever.
Well, so Stella, please chime in on this in Pasadena. Go ahead. What needs to happen here with Angie?
I honestly, something's fishy to me. So Angie really just needs to, step up and say something, put her foot down and say, these vacations either need to stop or me and your wife's significant other need to go with you and just, put boundaries down.
It's
Something's
true.
fishy with me, too, on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But I feel like he's just not saying everything.
All right. Well, thank you, Stella, for calling Ryan's Roses every single Monday and every single Thursday here. All right, it's time for Ryan's Roses. Let's get into it. So, Sisney's voice did get recognized on the last Roses call, so we're going to give her a break today, and Michaela in the back room is going to pinch hit. Michaela has a very natural-sounding voice. She's from the East Coast. What does Rhode Island sound like, Michaela?
So it's like a mix of New York and Boston. So some people always get me confused. They're like, "Oh, you're from Long Island or New York." I'm like, "No, I'm like Boston," but everyone thinks that's what I sound like. So
Long Island. Okay. So let's get into it. You know the way this is going to work.
Yep.
We got an email here. Ryan and Sissany, I overheard him on the phone the other night. I was upstairs trying to keep the baby to sleep. I heard him giggling. I would tiptoe out onto the landing to hear him, and the baby would fuss, and I would go back in the nursery. He had, quote, that voice. Flirty, excited voice.
Ew.
Made my stomach turn.
Yeah.
I asked him who he was talking to. He said it was his friend Ken. So let's get Gina on the phone. Gina and Torrance, thanks for coming on. Give us a little more detail about what did you hear him sound like, his voice?
He was giggling, flirty. He seemed excited. I don't know. It really made my stomach turn. So.
And who's Ken? I mean, why couldn't it be Ken?
Because of the way that he was talking, I don't know. I didn't buy it. I know the way he talks to his friends. It's just. It wasn't.
So you think it was another woman? How long have you been married to him?
We've been married about 5 years.
All right, Gene, this is the way this works. I'm going to put you on hold. We're going to come back. We're going to try and find out what's going on. We're going to call your husband and see what we can learn. So don't move. Let me play this track. Ryan Seacrest with you. I want to get into Ryan's roses right now. Gina just told us she's been married 5 years. She caught her husband flirting with somebody on the phone. He denies. She says, no way. It's got to be another woman on the other end. Let's find out. Sissany's voice was recognized on the last Roses call, so Michaela is stepping in the back room.
Passing the baton.
Michaela, are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, here we go. So you have everything you need. Does she have everything she needs, Sissany?
Yeah, she's ready.
Gina, I'm going to need you to say, Ryan, you my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call.
Great. We're going to do that now. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Let's see if we can find out. Here he comes.
Hello?
Hi, is this Matt?
Yes.
Hi, Matt. This is Tiffany calling from Blooming Blossoms. How are you today?
Peachy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're a flower store in Torrance, and we deliver all over the South Bay area. And we're offering a promotion for you today for local residents. It's a free dozen red roses, and they're absolutely free. Do you want to send them to anyone today?
Sorry, what's going on? Did I want something?
No, we're just trying to promote our business, and all I ask is that if you are pleased with our arrangements, you just refer us to a friend. Do you have anyone you want to send flowers to today?
Okay. Could I send it to an office?
Oh, yeah, of course.
3176.
Oh, hold on. We just need the name of the person you want to send it to first.
Oh, okay. You can send them to Amanda.
Okay. And we also will provide a note with the flowers. What would you like on the note?
Hold on. My name's not going to be on the note, though, is it?
We don't have to put a name on the note, no.
Yeah, if you can just make sure that it's not. And honestly, you don't even need to put anything on the card. Well, I guess you could put, just have a great day.
Okay, have a great day. And the name was Amanda, correct?
No.
Yep.
No.
Okay,
no.
Matt, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I've got your wife, Gina, on the line. Matt, I've got Gina, your wife, on the line. Why are you sending Amanda roses, Matt?
Who's Amanda?
Please tell me you did
on?
not just send roses to your brother's wife. Are you serious?
Babe, calm
Amanda,
down. What is happening?
Amanda? Are you talking about Jake's Amanda? Are you really that stupid? Please tell me you're not. Because I'm not sure what's happening, but it's either Amanda or some other girl that you don't know that I don't know named Amanda. Either way, what is going on?
This is absurd. I don't know what is happening, but we should not be talking about this on the radio.
What do you? We should have talked about this a long time ago. If you're going to go sleep with your brother's wife.
So Matt, what's going on?
Okay.
Are you
there's no proportion that's small or blown. This is all bad, Matt. So, are you having an affair with your brother's wife?
I'm not going to talk about this right now. Okay, I'm.
It's a yes
or no.
You know what?
It's a yes or no, Matt.
I'm not talking.
Matt, were you on the phone with Amanda the other night when your wife was listening in? Matt, were you on the phone with Amanda the other night when your wife was listening in? Matt.
Oh my God.
Matt, were you on the phone with Amanda the other night?
He hung up.
Matt.
I can't.
Matt?
I don't know what to
He's
do.
not there. Wait, so Gina, who is Amanda is married to his brother?
Is she ever around?
Yes, she's like that's the only Amanda that we know.
And have you ever thought or been suspicious of the two of them?
No. Why would I? We have a.
Why would you?
Right? Yeah, exactly. But I'm just saying now, like, would you? I'm going back in your head, thinking like how many times they've hung out when you guys had family gatherings. Were they ever talking in the kitchen? Were they ever?
It's a family gathering, so I'm in family mode. I'm not thinking that anybody's doing anything gross. Oh my God, I think I woke up the baby.
Okay, we're going to let you go, Gina. You've got everything you need. He did not say no. He did not say no. Thank you very much.
Ew.
Wow. I mean, all you got to do is say no. You guys have it all wrong
with people.
It reminded me of, what's the movie? Love Actually.
Who? The scenario?
Well, yeah. It made me sad then. It makes me sad now.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
You know, Colin Firth's character busted in on his brother and his wife. Remember? Y'all didn't see Love Actually?
I do, but I forgot that part.
I haven't seen Love Actually in like a long time.
I just love
love
the drummer part where she, they're singing the song at the end and he gets jealous because,
Okay, well, that's not what we heard there.
Right.
Michaela, brava.
Thank you.
Well done, Michaela.
Crushed
Zach, you had heard Ryan's Roses before.
You ate that Ryan's Roses, Michaela.
Thanks. Oh.
Good job. All right, so I don't even need my notes for this. Basically, Gina's husband sent the roses to his brother's wife named Amanda. This was after Gina heard him on the phone flirting with another woman. Must have been Amanda. Then we asked him. I mean, the clarity here for me is we said, hey, bro, are you messing around with your brother's wife? And he just said, I don't want to talk about it here. Wouldn't you say no?
Yeah. Didn't deny.
Well, maybe there's more to the story.
What else is to the story, Tanya?
I don't know, but if he's Ryan, but maybe there's something that he knows about his brother and his wife that he doesn't want to share on the radio. Not that
he's sending red roses to his brother's wife while he's married?
Maybe she's going through something or they're going through something.
Maybe.
And he doesn't want to say it on the radio, but he will tell his wife.
Wouldn't you say,
he could have said that.
Say, babe, listen, this is very confusing. I get it, but let me explain to you. He could have said
That's
it.
what he said. I don't want to
He
say it
just hung up.
on here.
Tatiana, he hung up on him.
Yes.
Ryan John.
We start calling her Tatiana, please.
Yes. When we get into moments like this, I'm calling her Tatiana.
Me too.
No, it's when I get in trouble.
When you get in trouble, who
name?
calls you Tatiana?
When I would get in trouble when I was a little kid.
Yeah, but now.
Yeah.
Who calls you Tatiana now?
No one.
Why do you say it like that? Ew.
So weird. Even Jen thought that was gross. Like, honestly, even Jen in the back room was like, gross.
Because Tatiana's kind of like my Sasha Fierce. Like, she's like my naughty side.
That's your birth name.
I know, but Tatiana's so not me. Like, Tatiana.
So who calls you Tatiana now?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I'm so confused.
I hope it's Robbie or your family.
No, when she says like that, I hope it's not her family.
It's not my family. Nobody calls me my family.
Well, she was born Tatiana. You would think that her mom might call her that.
I know. It's very interesting. I always wonder, like, when I have a kid, I want to give it just one name because I was born Tatiana, but my parents always called me Tanya.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Chanel, who's in Long Beach. Chanel, good morning. How are you?
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Doing well. So you say you heard the Ryan's Roses, and your ex always acted totally different around your brother's wife? This happened to you?
Yeah. So, it's like a weirdly similar situation. My ex, would essentially act like a different person around my brother's wife. And, she's, super hot and, we'd go to the beach together, obviously, because we live in Long Beach, and she'd always be in a bikini and super flirty, and he'd be super charming around her and just flirty and gross. And we ended up breaking up for other reasons, but it just every single time it made me so uncomfortable. I just think guys think that they're super clever and that they can sneak around and do things like that, but us women see right through it.
Yeah, there clearly is a problem here with this guy he gets one shot to send roses, and he sends them to Amanda's brother's wife.
No.
Chanel, thank you so it's your ex now, so you're in a good place?
Yeah, I'm doing much better. I'm dating, and I'm seeing someone who treats me really well. So
that's
good. Well, thanks for calling. Appreciate you listening to us. It's called Ryan's Roses. We do it on Mondays and Thursdays. Once again, Michaela stepping in. How did it feel, Michaela, to play the role of Sissany at the flower shop?
It was fun. I learned from the best. So,
what was the most challenging part about it when he didn't want to do like a certain thing?
Okay, well, first off,
time for Ryan's Roses on Kiss. Let me just get in there. My husband has a standing lunch every Friday, Shannon writes to us, with his friend Ted. It's his number one priority to an annoying degree. Mm-hmm. I ran into Ted at the grocery store the other day, and when I mentioned their weekly lunches, he seemed to have no idea what I was talking about. Whoa.
Oh, yikes.
Wait, what?
Well, there you have it.
He didn't even cover his base with Ted to say, if this comes up, play along.
What a doodle.
Shannon, thanks so much for being on with us. I just want to... There's not much to find out here. How long has your husband been going to these standing lunches?
It's been for years, ever since Ted got laid off. Ted was his coworker. He got laid off. They've been going to lunch together every Friday at noon.
So hold on. So you think he's been lying about this for years?
I don't know. I was in Vaughn's. I'm pushing my cart. There's Ted. He asked me, "How's Devin?" And I said, "You know better than I would." And he says, "You see him all the time." His complete blank stare on his face. And I said, "You guys go to lunch sometimes?" And he says, "Oh, we used to, but we haven't in a while." And when I asked him how long, I could see on his face when he realized that he needed to cover for his friend. And he, "Oh, no, not that long."
It was too late.
I don't know.
It was too late then, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Shannon, how long have you been married?
12 years.
Okay. I need you to hold on one second here. I think we got what we need. We'll come back and make the call to her husband at 12 years. An annoying degree. That's interesting too, right? He's going to these lunches so often.
That's wild to think that the friend knew exactly the moment where he's like, uh-oh.
Wait, Shannon, real quick, do you have any idea who it might be?
He has this coworker. Her name is Nadia, and she's always bugged me.
Okay, hold on one second. All right, so a couple of facts for you to listen to for this Ryan's Roses. Shannon's on the line in West Covina. She said her husband has this standing date for a couple of years with a buddy named Ted. Well, Shannon runs into Ted at the grocery store. Ted's like, "I don't know about these lunches," for years. And Shannon has said that it's such an important priority to him that it's annoying, her husband. And you said there's a coworker of his named Nadia?
Nadia, yeah.
And what bugs you about her, you said?
She's always really flirty and extra friendly and flashing her cleavage.
Oh.
So you think that he's running off with Nadia for this lunch every week for years?
I don't know. I really hope I'm wrong. I need to know where he is going on Fridays. Every Friday at
Is
noon.
it just
Fridays
that though?
too.
But is there any other times where he's taken a weekend away, said it was a work trip or something like that? Because it just seems weird that if they were having anything going on, it would just be just on Fridays they hook up or whatever it is.
Oh.
There's nothing. It's so, I don't know. He won't miss it for anything. I want to do family time. He does Fridays at noon that he's got lunch.
So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, let's do that now. Be very quiet. Let's see if we can find out. We'll tell him he's on the air, and then we'll bring you in. And here we go.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Devin, please?
Yes.
Hi, Devin. My name is Penny. I'm calling from Glorious Flowers. How you doing this morning?
Fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm great. So actually, we deliver in West Covina and surrounding areas and offering a promotion today for local residents. And it's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you like. They're absolutely free. I don't need cash or credit card info or anything like that from you. We're just trying to promote our business.
You know what? Actually, I'm good. I don't need any free roses. I'm fine.
Well, there wouldn't be for you. You can send them to anybody that you'd like, anywhere in basically all of LA, West Covina, obviously, but surrounding areas as well. Is there anybody you want to send free flowers to? We just need the name, and then you can put a note. I don't need cash again from you.
Really?
Yes.
Like you're not going to take my credit card number and
nothing
charge me?
Nope, I won't charge you or anything. We just hope that, like, if you are pleased with our arrangements or whoever you send them to are happy, you guys come back as customers one day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Who would you like to send them to?
Okay. Well, her name is Kat.
Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
Just put something like, counting down the hours.
Counting down the
Devin,
hours.
your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we have your wife,
God.
Shannon, on the line. What is going on with you and Kat? What are you counting down to?
Are you kidding me?
What's going on right now?
Kidding me?
That's your wife.
What are you counting down the hours to with Kat?
She was our kid's babysitter.
Oh.
She was our
So
kid's
you know her.
babysitter until a couple of years ago. Is
Devin.
that when your Friday lunches started, Devin? When I fired the babysitter, you started.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh, Shannon.
Devin,
Oh.
are you rendezvousing with Kat on a regular basis on Fridays for lunch? Is this the woman you've been seeing for a couple years now?
I don't think I should continue this conversation.
Oh, you better talk. You think you're going to get away with everything? You're always talking, not so chatty now. How are you going to explain this to your daughter? She's 23. That girl is 23 years old.
Oh.
You are so disgusting.
Okay, I'm hanging up now.
Oh, my God.
Devin? Shannon?
He hung up.
We lost him?
Shannon, I'm so
Shannon.
sorry.
So you fired Kat? Why did you fire her?
She would sit there. She wouldn't play with my daughter. She would sit there and read and ignore her.
Oh.
And she's really bad at kids.
So we're going to take you off the air, Shannon. Just take a moment. We'll put you on hold here, Shannon. Okay? She found out who it is, who it was. What do you say to Devin not saying a thing there?
It's just a lot. That's a lot to unpack. Especially for Shannon. Just her whole life is just spiraling right now in front of her eyes.
All right. That's Ryan's Roses. So the only upside there is she knows it's not Nadia, but she's still concerned about Nadia. Let's get back to Ryan's Roses. So here's the situation. They're married 12 years. She's been told by him he goes to have lunch dates with his buddy Ted. And as the universe would have it, Shannon runs into Ted at the store and says, how was lunch with Devin, my husband? I don't know anything about lunches. Has not. By the way, it's remarkable to me that she's gone this long without finding out that he's not going to lunch with Ted. So here's the thing that is striking. She was concerned that a coworker named Nadia was the other woman. Turns out it was the ex-babysitter, Kat, that he was going to hang out with.
That she fired a few years ago, so like the timing checks out.
Right. She fired because Kat wasn't paying attention to the kids. So, and obviously she was very upset, and she was expecting something, but she wasn't expecting this. Like I feel she prepared herself for maybe the coworker, but not the babysitter.
That stings.
So what do? You got to go. And he didn't have any sort of, what do you have to say? Nothing. I got to get off this call.
What is he going to say?
I don't know. Well, if it's not true, he's going to say something, but he didn't. So we have to believe it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to Lakewood. Felicia, good morning. You heard Ryan's Roses this morning. What was your feeling?
Oh, honestly, my heart is broken listening to her.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, I'm going to be thinking about her, at least for all day today and tomorrow. Oh, my God.
What do you do? So Shannon gathers herself and her thoughts, and what does she do? Does she have any choice but not to leave?
He should leave.
Well, they should leave. Right. They should split.
Especially for the child's sake, too. You don't want the child growing up thinking that's what love is. Yeah. The child's going to be much better off without them being married to each other.
Yeah, even if they tried to make it work, I feel like there's so much resentment there. I could never get past it.
No, me either. And he was so awful on the call.
Yeah.
Yeah, how cold was that man?
Yeah, not apologetic, no remorse, nothing.
No, he just destroyed his whole family. His wife's heart is shattering right in front of him, and all he can say is that he's got to go and he can't talk about this right now.
And how about for the kid? The kid's old babysitter is now dad's new girlfriend. That's weird.
That is confusing.
She's a novelty for him as much as he's a novelty for her. That'll wear off. She's not signing up for a
Felicia's
divorce.
throwing it down in Lakewood this morning. I like it. All right. Well, thank you for listening to us. Ryan's Roses is every Thursday and every Monday. You can reach out to us, Ryan at KissFM.com. If you want to send any situation, you need peace of mind. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Kiss FM, it's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. So Daisy writes to us, Sissany and Tanya. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I'm 90% sure my husband is cheating on me. But before I throw our whole marriage away, I need your help filling in the extra 10%. She says, basically, one night he ran back to work and took my phone by accident. He got a text from a woman saying, did your wife let you leave yet?
Whoa.
Now, that may not mean the relationship. That may just mean to go to the meeting. But let is not a great word for someone else to text.
It just goes to show that he's speaking about her in
a way it's derogatory.
Yeah.
It's not respectful. So, Daisy, thanks for coming on. We're going to get to the call in a second. One thing I just want to clear up here. What is your 90% assurance?
Well, over the past few months, my husband's gotten into this habit of forgetting something at work and having to run back to the office. And I'm talking this happens 2 to 3 times a week at least. Yeah.
Okay. I'm connecting dots. So you think he's running back to see the person that ended up texting you when she thought he was on his way to see her again, but you had his phone.
Right.
How long is he gone?
He's gone for 45 minutes to an hour. So I don't know. He only works 10 minutes from the house. So I'm always just assuming it's a lot more than what it was, but it's just something wasn't right this time.
How long has he been doing this?
This has been happening for a while now, at least a month.
And it's Ryan's Roses. So the gist here, Daisy on hold in Highland Park. Her husband has been sneaking off to work or saying he's got to go back to the office on a regular. Then one night he leaves his phone accidentally with her, and a woman texts, quote, did your wife let you leave yet? So she thinks he's been running off to see this person because clearly this woman was waiting for him to arrive. She doesn't know who it is, but she says she's 90% sure he's cheating. So Daisy, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
We're going to do that. Before that, did you ask him about that text when he got home?
Yeah, I saw he got the text oh, did your wife let you leave yet? And when he came home, I asked him, and he said that Tracy's his new supervisor at work, and she's
so
the one making him come back.
You do have
her
name.
name's Tracy. Yeah. Yeah, he said, oh, she's just joking around because, a lot of wives don't let their husbands leave or something. But
that's not okay for a coworker
obvious
to do.
lie.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. When he
right,
sends those roses to Tracy, I'm done. I'm done.
Understood.
That's it for me.
All right, Daisy, be very quiet. We're calling him now. Here we go.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, is this Andrew?
Yep, this is him.
Hi, Andrew. My name is Donna. I'm calling from Mama D's Flowers. How you doing this morning?
I'm okay.
We're actually new to the area on Figueroa near Avenue 57, right by the Chase. And we deliver here locally. And since you are a local resident, we're offering a promotion today. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. I don't need cash. I don't need billing info or anything like that. Just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Is this a scam? Sounds like a scam.
It's a promotion to promote our flower company. Like I said, we're new to the area. They're absolutely free. I don't need cash or any sort of info, billing info or credit card info or anything like that from you.
Okay, sure.
All right, we can start with the name of the person you want to send them to. They'll receive them by lunchtime today, and then we can put a note on the flowers.
Okay, I don't actually know if I have the address. Let me look for it.
Well, why don't we just start with the note in the meantime? Her name's Tracy?
Yeah.
Andrew, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We've got your wife, Daisy, on the phone. Here she is.
Oh, my God. You are such a piece of human garbage. How dare you do this to me? How dare you? 8 years together. 8 years of my life, and for what? So you just throw it all away? Like,
hold on.
Are you serious? Like, I need you to just listen to me. Listen to me. Do not even think of coming home tonight. I have 3 calls today. I'm calling a divorce attorney, a locksmith. Your key will not work when you come over here today. Your mother didn't know what a piece she raised. Then I'm going to take all your clothes, all your Xbox, your laptop, your stupid bobblehead, and I'm going to throw them all in the driveway so all the neighbors know how awful you are, and then I'm going to file it for school early, and I'm going to take his ice cream and explain to him that his dad is not going to be living with us anymore. That's
Daisy.
going to be a fun conversation, isn't it? Oh my gosh, but that's what I have to do because his dad
Daisy, 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 Daisy.
I'm going to make sure he never becomes the man that you are. He's going to learn how to treat a woman.
Daisy, 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 breathe.
Do not come home.
Daisy.
I'm done.
Daisy?
She hung up.
Andrew?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, did you hear all that?
Some of it.
So you're cheating on your wife with Tracy. And for how long?
Yeah, for a bit.
Okay.
All right, we're going to let you go.
Yeah, I think I should probably talk to her.
Okay.
I doubt that's a good idea, actually.
Well, I don't think she's going to talk to you, Andrew.
What's left to say?
Well, maybe you listen. Maybe you just listen to her.
I was trying to listen to her.
I heard everything she said.
Dare I ask the back room to quickly grab Daisy's reaction to slow it down to hear it? But that was a nuclear and justified reaction to catching her husband cheating with Tracy.
Felt for her. I'd be lying if I said I didn't get a little bit emotional.
Did you guys pick all that up in the back room?
Some of it.
She's throwing his clothes out, right?
Mm-hmm.
What stood out to you? Well, all right, let's come back. All right, Ryan's Roses, he was caught cheating. She, Daisy, had a nuclear reaction, and we'll get back to it. I don't know if we've ever had heard. She didn't take a breath.
No.
She had a lot
but she did
stored
say,
up.
You know why? She did say she was 90% sure.
Yeah,
She
so
was
this has been festering
already
in her for so long.
She knew.
Yeah.
I got to go back to Ryan's Roses. It was one of the most explosive and justifiably explosive reactions we have gotten from a spouse. Daisy, his wife, found out that he was cheating with a woman named Tracy, and she told us she 90% knew it, but needed 10% more to shut the door. And she got the 10% because he sent the roses to Tracy, and that's the woman who had texted his phone. So she put all the pieces together.
Right.
But I guess to your point, Tanya, she had been thinking about this for a long time. So all of her thoughts were in one massive string of breath that she let out. I wonder how long she went without stopping. I'm going to play that back for you in a second. But first, Emily, thank you for coming on with us. She had a lot to get off her chest, and she did. I think she went on for a solid minute without taking a breath.
It definitely sounded like that.
So there's no option here. There's good news. She found out. He's got to go, right?
Absolutely. I think, you know what? Good for her. And honestly, the worst part of that whole situation was her son. I mean, she's going to have to tell him about his dad. That's heartbreaking. I just don't understand how could anyone do that to their child.
Selfishness.
Well, yeah. All right, Emily, thank you very much for calling. We actually have it here. What kind of person are you? So if something drastic happens like this, are you the shouter? Are you the throw the clothes and bobbleheads out in the driveway for the neighbors to see? Or are you just a walk out quietly and leave? Sissany?
My gut instinct is probably the shouter and cause a scene.
Okay, so here is a version of what Sissany might sound like if that were to happen.
Maybe
this
not
is what
so
Daisy
much,
actually did a few minutes ago.
Listen to me. Do not even think of coming home tonight. I have 30 calls today. I'm calling a divorce attorney, a locksmith. Your key will not work when you come over here today. Your mother didn't know what a piece she raised. Then I'm going to take all your clothes, all your Xbox, your laptop, your stupid bobbleheads, and I'm going to throw them all in the driveway so all the neighbors know how awful you are, and then I'm going to file it for school early, and I'm going to take ice cream and explain to him that his dad is not going to be living with us anymore. That's
Daisy.
going to be a fun conversation, isn't it? Oh my gosh, but that's what I have to do because his dad
Daisy. 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 Daisy, Daisy.
I'm going to make sure he never becomes the man that you are. He's going to learn how to treat a woman.
Daisy, Daisy, breathe. Daisy. And she hung up.
It's the spiral. It's everything that it's her worst case feeling that she thought she knew.
Let me be clear. If you just joined us, that was a reaction to Ryan's roses, which was intense because she knew it was happening. And so she had all those thoughts in her head.
Right.
But you're right. She did say, I'm going to throw your stupid bobbleheads out. I didn't hear that the first time.
I heard it. That stood out to me because I could just only imagine, because being married to somebody for so many years, they just have their collections of things that just drive you nuts. And I could just tell that was something for her, that poor Daisy. Just, who knows where those bobbleheads were? But
that's
she just,
somebody's version of Tanya's Harry Styles pillowcases.
She hated dusting. She hated dusting and cleaning those bobbleheads,
and moving them on the shelf,
and so
or in an earthquake, having them fall. Tanya, would you be that kind of reaction type person or a walk out quietly?
I wouldn't do either. I would curl into a ball and cry. I would just cry. That would be what I would do.
Yeah, I probably would too.
Yeah.
102.7 Kiss FM. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So listen to this. Dear Ryan and Sissany, I was cleaning out our car and I noticed a footprint on the inside of one of the backseat windows. I just can't think of any other explanation that makes any sense. A footprint on the backseat window.
Yikes.
A human footprint.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never heard of that. And
now
we've never had that.
Kids with, I might have a lot of prints in the back of my seat window.
So, Lindsay, we want to get more on this footprint. So this was an adult-sized human footprint on the window of the back seat?
Yeah. It was way too big to be one of the kids. So I don't know. I've been totally racking my brain to figure out a reasonable explanation.
How did you even find it?
Well, I was just cleaning out the back of the car. I was just,
And you
as a
saw
kid.
it? Like the sunlight hit it a certain
Yeah.
way?
Yeah, you can just see it. Like my kids there's goldfish everywhere, like, so I'm just cleaning the back of the car and there's it's a footprint.
Do you have car seats?
Yeah.
So that means that
I have one car seat. Yeah.
So do you think the car seat was removed for whatever activity took place in this back seat?
Well, the car seat changes cars. Like we don't have two. We move it back and forth between. So yeah,
that's not a big deal.
So in your mind, what has happened here in your mind?
Well, I think he's cheating on me, and I think he hooked up with someone in our car, is what I think. Like every time I try to bring it up to him, I just freeze because I'm just too scared to find out the answer. But I don't know how else this footprint gets. You know what I mean? It's not a kid's. It's an adult footprint for sure. And
how long have you been married?
We've been married for 6 years. We've been together for 8.
Okay, hold on 1 second. We're going to make the call to him next at Kiss. Listen to this. If you just got here, this is a very interesting Ryan's Roses. So Lindsay found a human footprint on their backseat car window, and she thinks that her husband was in there with the woman. And that's a first for me in Ryan's Roses land. Mm-hmm. That was what someone found, a footprint on a window seat. So she thinks that her husband hooked up with somebody in the backseat of their car at some point.
And graphically.
Well, I mean
to the point to where like the leg was up on the window.
Well, haven't you put your feet like out the window?
Not on the window. Out. And then the back seat? That'd be so strange. And the back seat
on the window?
Not really.
Are you
Think about it. You're in the back seat of someone's car.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's winter, so it's not. Because like in the summer,
you someone's car.
Yeah, you put your feet out the window. I've done that.
I never put my feet out the window. That's so dangerous.
Okay, guys.
Well, why this?
I'm just saying it might not be it might not just be that. You've never put your foot up on the dashboard?
Okay, you're not riding my car anytime soon. Those kind of mechanics. Lindsay, we are going to call your husband out and see what we can find out. I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call.
Okay, we're going to do that now. Be very quiet. Let's see if we can find out. And then we'll tell him that we're all here on the air, okay? Good luck, Lindsay.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, is this Garrett?
Yes.
Hi, Garrett. My name is Dina, and I'm calling from Dina's Flowers in Downey. We're actually doing a promotion for Valentine's Day for our Valentine's Day arrangements. And it's a dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They are free. I don't need any cash or billing info from you or anything like that, a credit card info, nothing like that. We're just doing a promotion for local residents. And since you live in the area, we can deliver today or anytime that's more convenient for you. We just need the name of the person that you'd want to send them to and a note. Like I said, they are free. We're just trying to promote our Valentine's Day arrangements.
Yeah. Okay. So, let me ask you this. Why should I believe this is real? Like, that seems kind of shady to just call me up like this.
It's not. We do this once a month. It's a promotion that we do here.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you need from me?
We can start with the name you want to send them to in a note.
Oh. Okay. Her name is Jackie.
Okay. What would you like to put on the note, Garrett?
Well, wait. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the LA Fitness? The one can you send them there? I don't really have the address on hand, but it'd be that one.
I can look it up. What would you like to put on the note?
Thank you. Oh, she's only there until 2, so they need to get there by 2. Is that going to be a problem?
No problem. What would you like to put on the card?
I don't know, whatever. Just just happy early Valentine's Day. Love, Garrett.
Okay.
Garrett, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I have your wife, Lindsay, on the line. So stay where you are, Garrett. Lindsay's on the line with us now, listening to all of this. Who is Jackie?
What?
Jackie, who is she?
I'm sorry. Hold on. Lindsay, are you there? What?
Yeah, I'm here. Who is she? Who's Jackie?
I'm sorry. You set me up?
Garrett, answer the question. Who's Jackie?
Oh my God! No. This is not an appropriate question. I'm sorry. What?
It is the most
I'm not gonna.
question.
Oh my God! I found a footprint on the inside window of the back seat of our car. It's this Jackie's, isn't it?
Okay. Well, I'm sure that was one of the kids or one of their friends fooling around.
It's clearly an adult. Don't stop lying. Don't lie to me.
Okay. Look. Stop. Okay.
Stop what? Oh my God.
Jackie is someone that I met, and we're friends.
Really?
You're saying happy early Valentine's Day. Love, Garrett, on the card you sent her.
Sounds like you love her, Garrett.
You're going to say it's completely normal for a married man to meet other women, become friends, and send them roses? That's like what you do?
Okay. You know what you're doing? You're yelling. I think we should end this conversation until a later time when we can speak to each other calmly.
Calmly?
She can talk to you however she wants.
Oh my God. We have 2 kids. Where do you?
Oh my God. See,
what?
No, this is what you do. This is what you do. You just start yelling, and then nothing can get accomplished because you just start yelling.
Garrett, come on.
She just found out you're cheating on her.
And you've had a woman in the backseat of your car with her footprint on the window doing whatever you do in that situation.
She can react however she wants to react.
So, Garrett. He's hung up. Yeah, he's hung up. Lindsay, clearly,
so sorry.
You heard everything that we heard. You heard everything we heard. And his card says, happy early Valentine's Day. Love, Garrett. Send him to Jackie at LA Fitness.
What do I do? Do I go over to LA Fitness now?
Well,
I would.
I would, whatever you think you need to do, but don't let him turn this on you like he's just trying to do there.
That's what he does.
Gaslighting.
That's what he does.
Yeah.
That's what he does. He's like, you're yelling. I'm not going to talk to you, but I'm yelling about real things. So I don't even know.
Well, Lindsay, I think you've got all the information you need. You should have a very direct conversation with him and maybe track down Jackie. And good luck, Lindsay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. I mean, him trying to spin it around? Why are you yelling? This is what you do?
Ugh. Narcissistic.
I thought it was actually very interesting when you said, when he said this sounds shady, and you're like, it's not.
Yeah, I was like, Disney, do better. Cover it up better.
It's
She's
not.
like, it's not.
It's not.
Why do
Kiss
better?
FM.
I thought that was great. I did a fantastic job.
A lot of reaction to that Ryan's Rose is finding a footprint. That's what was fascinating to me. The smoking gun was a footprint in the backseat window where he was hooking up with some other woman. So think this through for a second. What we just heard on Ryan's Roses was Lindsay's husband, Garrett, had Jackie in the backseat of their car doing whatever they were doing, which put a footprint, Jackie's footprint, up on their window in the back seat. That's what Lindsay saw. That's what she spotted.
Yeah.
A human footprint, adult-sized human footprint on the backseat window of their car.
Yeah.
So then he gets on the line and sends the roses to Jackie. Happy early Valentine's Day. Love, Garrett. And then he goes on to say to his wife, well, it's a friend of mine. I'm sending roses to my friend. No, it just doesn't add up. But I've never heard of the footprint on the window.
No,
like,
and then
that was check.
That was her women's intuition, and then from there, and now I get it because of the way he spoke to her. It really gave me an inside look into their relationship, and now I get why her brain went there. It's because I feel like he's been treating her like this for years.
Well, he tried to blame it. Why are you yelling at me?
Right.
This is what you do. We can't make any progress. Yeah. So yeah, it was pure gaslighting, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But I've never thought to look at the windows?
Never.
Now we will.
Marisol.
Now we're all going to check our windows.
Marisol and Linwood, good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I just wanted to, first of all, I'm trying to wrap my head around the footprint on the window. Like, she must have had, like, really long legs or something. Am I wrong? Like, it just seems very impossible for that to happen. But regardless of that, you know, this guy was clearly cheating with what's-her-face from the gym.
Jackie.
Like,
Jackie.
Let's
walk through this.
I mean, like, must be like a personal trainer or something.
Let's walk through this. Wouldn't you fall off the seat?
No,
I'm
you're
out of the position. I'm putting
you're
over
in
the
the
body.
back seat. You guys are laying.
You're laying down in the back
laying
seat?
across in the back seat.
But I would fall over.
No.
And hit that hump in the middle.
Look. Picture the back seat. My actual bum is in probably the middle seat. Okay?
Got you. All
Therefore,
right.
my legs are now probably
I'm
on the window.
uncomfortable with all of this.
Now my foot is touching the window because my leg has to extend for.
Correct.
For
leverage.
stabilization.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that now. Yeah.
Well, I know what somebody's going to be doing this week.
Have you not done that?
Michael, hey,
I
come
know
on.
from
Michael,
experience.
Michael, I have an idea from the show. Marisol, thank you so much for calling. You take care.
No problem. You too.
Why are we taking out the car seats, honey? Why are we going to the garage? What's up?
Oh, gosh,
Michael,
it's such a pain to take out our car seats. That's why I asked her, because I'm like, man, taking out
It's
the
a big
car
deal
seats,
taking out the car seat.
It's such a big deal. When
I
someone
know.
asks us for a ride, and they're like, can you give us a ride? And we're like, yeah, we can.
I know.
Let us take out the car seat.
I have to put the car seat in when Flora visits and like putting it in.
I know. It's like,
me struggling to put it in and then putting her in it sometimes I have to do, which is tough too. It's time for Ryan's Roses, 102.7 Kiss FM. I'm just going to bring Ariana on. If you've been waiting for it, let's go. Ariana, thanks for holding on here. In the email you sent us, you say your husband works with a woman that you've never liked. She's young, she's single, she's flirty, and you think she's into your husband. Is that right?
Yes.
Why do you think she's into your husband?
You know, because she's constantly she wears next to nothing. She gets drunk and she flirts with everyone. And I saw her with her hand on my. This is a Christmas party, by the way. I saw her with her hand on my husband's arm a few times, and I told him it bothered me. And he told me, you know, oh, she's just drunk. She's not always like that. But then I've seen pictures of the staff at an event. She's always right next to him. She always has her arm around him. You know, they're posing. They're not candid. But I've always felt like they were too close.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm just looking at what else you said. He got a text from her the other night, and he has a code name in his phone for her.
So he used to have Destiny and then her last name, but then it was changed to just Destiny.
So is her name Destiny?
Yes, her name is Destiny.
why would he change it? Like, what's the point of that?
Wait, he didn't change it. He just took out her last name?
I know, but still, like, why even update the contact to that? Like,
Exactly. I feel like that's too familiar, you know, and I asked him about it, and he, like, played dumb. He's like, yeah, you know, Destiny from work. You met her at the Christmas party, you know. So, and then she sends him these texts. And
That say what?
Like, they have many hearts in them with a lot of love yous and stuff like that. Not I love you, but just, you know, love you. Love you. And then
love you?
Yeah, love you. And then
I love you. Love you. Like, love you. Thank you. Time to make the call. So Ariana says, flirty coworker, into her husband, sends texts with hearts and love you, too comfortable, and she found photos. Ariana, what photos did you find between Destiny, this woman at work, and your husband?
Well, so the ones that I told you about already, like the ones from the events and stuff where they're posed, or the
Is there
selfies.
anything else?
Yes, she's taken selfies of herself. They're called like 0.5 pictures or something like that, and she's making stupid faces. Why is she? First of all, why does she have his phone? And second of all, why is she taking selfies with his phone? And they were not taken in the office. I could tell.
I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call
on Kiss FM.
All right, we're going to do that now. Let's see what we find out. We're going to offer him some roses. Let's see if you're top of mind, Ariana, or Destiny, or whatever else we may find out. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
Here we go. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, is this Lucas?
Speaking.
Hi, Lucas. My name is Jolie. I'm calling from the Fresh Florist. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. We're actually located right here in Pasadena, in Colorado, near the B of A and Chipotle. And today we're offering local residents a promotion of a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They are free. I don't need cash. I don't need credit card info. We can send them to either your work or a house or whatever's more convenient. I just need the name of the person you want to send them to and a note.
The free flowers. I'm sorry. Where did you say you're located?
On Colorado. You know where like the B of A and the Chipotle is? Right in there.
Oh yeah, great. You know what? I'll come by at lunchtime and pick up the flowers.
We're really trying to promote like our delivery service, so we can just start with like the name of the person and a note.
But I'm not really comfortable giving my home address out to a stranger on the phone. I'm sure you understand.
Okay, that's fine. Why don't we just do the note, and then when you come and pick them up, then they'll be ready for you. So who would you like to send them to?
Well, I'm perfectly capable of filling out a card.
I'm having a hard time hearing you, Lucas. What was that?
I'm perfectly capable of filling out a card. If I really want flowers, just set them aside and I'll pick them up before the end of the day. Or is that not what this is?
Is there anybody that you would want to send them to? What's their name?
I'd rather come by and fill this out myself. I don't want to give out any information on the phone.
Lucas, your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and if you would just stay on the line for 1 second. My name is Ryan. I've got your wife, Ariana, on the line.
You got to be kidding me.
No,
I thought this seemed shady, but I never for a second thought I was on the radio.
Well, your wife is on with us, too. We're calling you about what's going on, and you know what's going on. So can you just explain to your wife what is going on between you and Destiny at work?
Destiny? Seriously? We talked about this before. Destiny is just someone I work with who has a big personality. That's it.
Yeah, and you guys seem pretty close, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, as close as coworkers can be, I guess.
Yeah, heart emojis and says she loves you in text. I got a lot of information your wife gave to us here, Lucas. And then also she takes selfies using your phone.
Yeah, those are kind of annoying. Like, she does that anytime I leave the room because I guess there's a way you don't need a password to take photos or such.
So, Ariana, you know your husband well. Do you believe him when he's answering these questions?
Yes. I mean, I want to believe him, but I don't understand what's going on, you know, with all the selfies and you know, I've told you how much it bothers me when she's all over you like that. What is with all the selfies anyway?
Like I said, I leave the room. She takes pictures.
Very comfortable. It's a little too close for comfort, Lucas. I think, you know, whatever's happening has led your wife to believe that you're having an affair with her.
How long have you guys been having an affair?
No, I'm not having an affair. No affair.
But how do we fix this, though? Your wife feels like that's what's going on.
Can I just, sweetie, can I just ask you point blank, do you have feelings for her?
Definitely not. No way.
Can I ask you why you changed her name in your phone?
Those emojis, they're kind of annoying. I got rid of those and just put her first name because I don't even know how to spell her last name. It's like an X in there somewhere.
Can I ask you something else?
What?
Sure, Ariana.
Does she have feelings for you? Hello?
I wouldn't say she has feelings for me, but she did say once that if I were single, I'm the kind of guy she'd date, but that's it.
I think that makes your wife uncomfortable, all of that, bro. You follow me?
I'm sorry, Ryan. I'm sorry.
All right,
upset.
look,
Go on, Ryan. I'm sorry.
Lucas, and we're going to let you guys go. Well, Lucas, I think you see why she's feeling this way. Ariana, you hear Lucas answering the questions. Now you got to decide whether or not you believe him, but good luck. Huh.
I think he likes the attention.
Yeah.
But he's not having an affair.
He seems pretty calm, cool, and collected.
That is the calmest person I've ever talked to on a Ryan's Roses call.
I agree.
Right? No emotion at all, no reaction at all.
Right. But also maybe too calm. Maybe like
sociopathic calm.
Right.
Do you believe Lucas or not is the question. 1-800-520-1027 from Ryan's Roses. We'll come back to that. Guy answered the questions very matter of fact, very calmly. I was waiting for him to get rattled about something. He didn't.
Yeah, he never got heated once.
So let's come back to So Lucas and Ariana. Lucas was being accused of potentially having an affair with Destiny at his work. They have a pretty close relationship. Lucas calmly answered all the questions. And by the way, gave pretty good answers to the questions about why they seem close. She has a big personality. So it's like, she might like him, but I didn't feel like he's giving that back to her.
Right. But if his wife has already approached him about this and it's concerning to her and it bothers her, then as her husband, he should at least try to put the kibosh on this with this girl at work.
One thing I noticed when we talked to her, she was very animated with us about it. Like very fired up about it with us.
Right.
And then with him, she was pretty calm. She was pretty mellow with him. I think she was believing the answers he was given. I really do. I mean, he was a little sus with you, sis.
Well, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't want to give me
flowers.
any info.
But Natalie and Santa Ana, if you missed Ryan's Roses, this is what we're talking about here. So he answered every question without reaction, without emotion, very smoothly. Do you believe him?
I do believe him. Because what are you supposed to do in this situation if someone is into you at work? Like, what if it's a small company? You're supposed to call the supervisor in and make it awkward? Like, how are you supposed to handle that and, like, keep the peace in your workplace?
It's very strange. It's very strange. I didn't think I was going to believe that guy. I do. And the more he talked, I did.
I don't believe him. Something's up still.
Tanya?
I think just letting someone alone, like take selfies on your phone, is crossing a line, in my opinion.
Especially if your wife's already talked to you about it.
Yes. It's so...
Do we think he's cheating?
Yes. Oh.
I don't know.
Why do you say, oh?
Because Mark is very...
No, I'm sorry. I'm not sure I agree with her.
Oh, are you doing your show?
Part of the conversation.
Oh, he was producing and joining in the dialogue.
Yes, correct. He's like, oh, yeah, I do think he's cheating.
He threw you so far off.
He
we
did.
lost you.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for calling. That's Ryan's Roses. That happens every single Monday and Thursday, twice a week.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to turn up the volume and get into Ryan's Roses right now here, 102.7 Kiss FM. Karina in Chino is on the line. And Karina actually reaches out to us about her boyfriend. Not her husband yet, her boyfriend. And she thinks that her boyfriend is seeing his ex. So what level of seeing does she mean here? What do you mean by seeing? Karina here. Karina and Chino, good morning, and thanks for coming on.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
What do you think is going on with your boyfriend and his ex?
So, like, he basically went to a housewarming party with my blessing for his ex-girlfriend Gabby, and then I'm pretty sure he spent the night. So he's denying it, but I think he's lying. Like, yeah, like he just was like, if you don't feel with like me comfortable going, like I won't go. And I didn't want to be the really like, possessive, controlling girlfriend. I was like, go. He was like, I won't go her anyway. You know what I mean? And I couldn't go because I work on weekends. So like, I could just tell.
So
you
gave him the blessing to go, which was great. I mean, I think it's fantastic that you guys had that conversation ahead of time, so there was no uncomfortableness. But now you believe he spent the night with her?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, he didn't come home. I got tired, and I would work during the day. Like, I went to bed, and then he literally texted me the next afternoon after going to brunch with his ex. Like, he went to a housewarming party. He says he came back.
I mean, it doesn't matter if he spent the night or not. You don't go follow up with brunch the next day.
That's what I mean. Like, I know. And I was like, I confronted him, but he said that.
I give you credit because I don't know who of us would be like, yeah, sure, I'm working. Go to your ex's housewarming party. I don't think that would be me or Sisney or Tanya.
No.
So he's denying he stayed all night. He's saying what? I went somewhere else, then met her up for brunch?
He's saying he came home and slept on the couch because it was so late and he didn't want to wake me up and he was really drunk and he didn't want to be sloppy. But this is the thing. There was nothing on the couch. Like, he's a messy boy. Like, there was no blanket on the couch or no pillows. He's saying he came home, slept on the couch, and then went out to brunch the next day with her. And, like, he's, like, sticking to a story that he came home. But, like,
Karina and her boyfriend have this conversation about him wanting to go to his ex's housewarming. Why did he feel the need to go to his ex's housewarming?
Right.
I don't know. They basically, like, I don't know. She broke his heart. I don't know. He reached out to her years for, like, closure later, and they've seen each other a few times socially since.
Right,
like, so
they have a relationship, amicable relationship. So, Karina, you guys have the conversation. He says, I would like your blessing. You say, no problem. Go. I have to work. So, fine. You have that conversation. Credit to you. Then you find out he had brunch with her the next day, which is way too many steps.
Well, one, he didn't come home, and then two, he has brunch with her the
He
next
didn't
day.
come home, and he has brunch. Right. And so the breadcrumbs here lead us to believe he stayed overnight. Why would, and just go, even if he left and came home while you were away working and then went back for brunch, too much.
Too much with the ex.
It's too much. It's too much with the ex. That's right, Sissany. All right. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Okay, Ryan. Oh, my God, I'm nervous. Ryan, you have my permission to call it on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to call him now, and good luck. Let's see what we can find out.
Thanks.
Hello.
Hi, is this Elijah?
This is he.
Hi, Elijah. My name is Mandy. I'm calling from Blooming Creations in Chino. We actually are a floral design company, and today we're offering local residents a promotion of a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like.
Oh, okay.
Is that something you'd be interested in? They're absolutely free. I don't need cash. I don't need credit card info or anything like that. Just the name of the person you want to send them to and a note. And we can have them delivered by lunchtime today.
Okay, sure. Why not?
Great. Let's start with the name.
Okay. Can you send them to Gabrielle?
Yes, I can. And what would you like to put on the card?
Just put otra vez.
Otra vez. Okay. Want me to sign it like Love Elijah?
Hold on. Let me find her new address. 1 second.
Okay, well, hang on 1 second.
Okay.
Oh, bro, man.
Put him on hold.
No, you can come in.
Oh, I thought you said put him on hold.
I don't need his address.
You're making all these handsomes. Elijah, your voice being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. My name is Ryan. I have Sisney and Tanya here with me. Everything is broadcast, and your girlfriend Karina is on the line.
I'm on the radio. What am I? Wait, hold on. Why am I on the radio?
That's what we're. Thank you for asking. Why are you on the radio? We're trying to get to the bottom of that, and that is exactly the point. So I appreciate you understanding. Who's Gabby, Elijah? Who is Gabby?
Gabby's his ex-girlfriend. The girl he went to at the housewarming party.
Elijah, is Gabriella your ex-girlfriend?
Wait, I don't understand what's happening.
Okay, so you just sent roses to Gabriella. Is that your ex-girlfriend?
No, she's not. No, she's not my ex.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, technically, but she's a friend.
Wait,
now.
sorry. What's an untechnical ex-girlfriend?
I mean, we're just friends, okay? Like we.
Why are you sending her roses?
Sorry.
Why are you? You didn't hear? Why are you sending her roses? The ex, you went to her housewarming, you stayed the night, you had brunch. Why are you sending Gabby otra vez?
No. Look, we're just talking, and I don't know where
Are you guys
this is
getting
going to
back
lead.
together?
No, not at all.
Yeah, why are you saying otra vez? What's one more time? Like one more time at the relationship?
No,
one more time to get it on?
Look, we're just talking, okay? And I don't know
If you
where
have
it's gonna
issues with
lead.
our relationship, you talk to me. You don't talk to Gabby. I trust you. I said you could go to the housewarming party.
And did you spend the night, Elijah?
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
did you spend the night, Elijah?
No, I did not. I stayed on the couch because it was super late. I didn't want to wake you.
What? You didn't even leave anything.
Why did you?
in the
When would I
house.
cheat on her? Like, when would I cheat on you? Like, when would I do that? You're working or you're
Sending her
recording her,
flowers,
and I've tried talking to you.
What do you mean?
Why wouldn't you send Karina flowers? She's your girlfriend.
God, seriously.
Seriously, Elijah, Karina, you need to break up with Elijah. That's what seriously needs to happen here. It's a bunch of spin. We're getting a lot of spin here from Elijah.
But
spin.
Don't act like we haven't had problems. Like, seriously, when was the last time we hung out? Just you and
this
me,
is a real
without
problem.
Luna. And when was the last time we had sex? Like, you've totally checked out of this relationship.
I've checked out. I'm trying to be a supportive girlfriend. I'm literally working, dude. I'm working. What do you expect from me? I'm working, and then I'm trying to be a good girlfriend and not trying to control you. Like, what is wrong with you right now? I can't believe you're doing this to me.
Okay, I'm going to let you guys go, Karina and Elijah. Karina, I think you know what you need to do, and it's not be in this relationship. Good luck to you both. Quite a few topics here coming out of Ryan's Roses. We'll come back to it in a second. But number one, would you give your current the blessing to go to a housewarming party at an ex's by themselves?
No, I'd be like, why do you want to go?
Yeah.
Right? Number two, when you start throwing out, okay, well, when's the last time we were together? Like, he was justifying that he wanted to hang out with his ex because they're so busy. When's the last time they
hung out?
Went all the way.
Mm-hmm.
I think he said got it on.
Otra
Did he say
vez.
got it on?
Did you stay overnight to get it on?
Yeah.
One last time. It's a lot of things.
Well,
to
the no
unpack
said
there.
otra vez. Otra vez means one more time.
One more time.
Wrong melody, but yes.
Right, that was from Melody? Music's got me feeling so free. We're gonna... All right, anyway. Okay, can we go back to Ryan's Roses here? Let's talk about this concept. So there was a non-married couple, right? Boyfriend and girlfriend. He goes to his ex's housewarming party, blessed by his current girlfriend because she had to work. He then ends up having brunch with his ex the next morning. She's convinced he stayed overnight. He says he came home and crashed on the couch while she was, busy working. I'm with her. I believe he didn't come home because how would she know because she was working?
Right.
So then he sends, so that all happens, right? Then he sends the roses with a card saying, Gabby, otra vez.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, this guy is...
He sends the roses and then he can't explain it. And then he says, well, when was the last time we were together?
Right.
So he's clearly back on the ex path. But was it the right move or the wrong move to bless your current to go see the ex without you?
Why does your boyfriend want to go see the ex in the first place?
That's the thing. Like, yes, I think it was cool that she said you can
Fine.
go. Sure. I trust you. But why does he want to go?
Because clearly he wants to or is already hanging out with her. But
That's the problem.
I have to say, good on her for saying, sure, I trust you. It's fine. But it wouldn't be me. I don't think I would do that.
Mm-mm. There's no reason to keep your ex around if they're not connected in some sort of circle.
Home and crashed on the couch and went back for brunch the next day. One too many bites at the apple, bro.
Yeah.
Those two have not a good relationship. I'm happy we got into that, and I'm happy they're not married because Karina needs to leave Elijah in Chino.
I hope she does because sometimes
she's like, dude, I'm working and you're out hanging out at a housewarming party of your exes,
spending the night there, going to brunch the next day.
We should only do married couples on roses.
I thought so too, but I'm actually happy we did them because this maybe saves her from not marrying him.
Do we not? Only do we don't? I think you're right.
We only do that. I was going to maybe suggest we didn't do them, but I'm glad that we maybe saved them from going down the wrong path.
But I'm with Tanya. Maybe we should just do married couples.
But I don't know. I feel like we
let's
help.
This guy was just so. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to my ex's party, and then I'm gonna take her to brunch, and then I'm gonna send
her. There are no
like,
stakes. No stakes. Who produces this thing? This show?
Who picked this couple?
Like, who read that email and said that's the one we're going to use? Waste people's time. Mark, I like the idea. I mean, obviously there's much more to a relationship and the stakes of it if they're married, and maybe we shouldn't waste so much time on boyfriend girlfriend.
What if they have kids together and are not married?
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah,
again,
I was very surprised with this because we've never done a boyfriend girlfriend.
Well, we have.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, we have. But I think you're right. Yeah, I guess we have to read the scenario, but I just feel like the airtime and the focus is valuable to those that really have deep stakes in a relationship where they think there's cheating going on.
Because we get so many emails of actual married couples that are really struggling, and this is their last resort, and they email us to do this. And so to waste it on this, maybe, but we also did hopefully save Karina from potentially marrying.
So there's the silver lining. It's almost as if she that was not going to last, that relationship. But that guy was already seeing the ex.